Yes, another video. Hopefully not as boring as the last one. Right, I'm going to show you how easy this is to make these Mercedes from left to right hand drive. Because at the moment this is a left hand drive, I want it a right hand drive, and I've got some right hand drive wiper arms to put on that come from Adam at Model Lighting Solutions. I ordered yesterday, came this morning. That's what you call service. So first things first, we need to get the cab off. And see what I'm doing now. This lorry looks a state, but it's supposed to look a state. Yes, that is real rust. Not paint effects, it is real rust. The only problem with these is the tinted glass. I'm not a fan really. Either make them completely black and then you can just shove everything in the cab, or have them clear so you can actually see the interior. Because otherwise, what's the point really? Right, I'm going to leave that like that a minute. I'm also going to, I figured out yesterday, well, I tried yesterday because I watched another video, that you can put two RXs, whether it's just the orange ones I don't know, but two orange RX on one connection on a Spectrum DX6E. Don't know if you can do it on the others, but I tried it yesterday, it works, which is actually doing me a favour because this has got a basic light kit in it. It's nothing special, but the trailer that goes with this lorry, and I don't do many where they go together, but this is a special lorry. It's a scaffold truck and a scaffold trailer. It's got a Tamiya light kit, which obviously ain't no good to this because I can't plug it in. So at some point I'm going to have to strip it all down, take that light kit out, the normal trailer light kit, and just put a basic light kit in there and work it from a second RX. So it's got brake lights and indicators, and I think you can, well, if this has got reverse lights, you can put reverse lights on that. You can put anything that's on this. Basically it just mirrors it, so you can put on that, because you're just running a second receiver, as obviously will mirror whatever one this does. So if you turn left, say, for argument's sake, and these indicators come on, it will also do the same on the other one to put whatever indicators or whatever you've plugged into it. But that's not a easy job on that, because I'll have to take everything off the back, and that sounds easier than it actually is. And this is going to be a little bit tight, only because I'm being lazy and I don't want to unplug everything. But I should have enough room. Oh, wrong screw. Longer. But at least I can admit when I've done it wrong. Yep, let's not go there, eh? That was yesterday's rant. Seat. Oh, there's a seat missing. I didn't even know there was not a passenger seat in here. Hey ho, there you go. Right, this is how easy this is to do. Just tease that steering column off. It's only had a little bit of glue on it, so it should come off easy, and it has done. Let's zoom in a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Right, if you look at it, it's pretty much the same both sides. These angle this way, obviously, towards the driver, but I'm not worried about these. The dials, depending on how long they've been on there, you could try and tease off. I managed to do it on the Coca-Cola one. I have no idea how long they've been on there. But you can gently tease it up, and hopefully it'll come off without ripping. Sorry, my hand's in the way, but there ain't a lot I can do about that at the moment. Is it going to come? Right. If not, another little trick that works sometimes, admittedly not always, but it does work sometimes, is hit it with some heat. Not too much heat, but sometimes it softens the glue. It's coming. What's that? Don't burn your fingers though. Right, that has come off in one piece. So we want just a tiny little bit of glue, just a tiny little bit. I have got I did actually have some decal glue somewhere. Never mind. For how much we want, it won't matter. Minimal amount. Take as much off the brush as you can get. A little bit more heat. That'll do. And there you have the dials on the other side. Don't know how much of that you actually saw, but right, now a little bit of super glue. Bit of super glue. This is really, this part you just got to guess. Because this side you've got a little lug that goes on. So you can see how far it is in, and roughly just a little guess really. It's not the end of the world if it's slightly off, is it? It's not like he's going to refuse to drive it. Well, I can't drive it because the steering wheel's in the wrong place. It's 2 inches to the left. Or some crap like that. We'll give that a couple of seconds or so. Oh, if it's going to stick to the glue. Stick to the glue. I don't know if it's going to stick to the paint. It'll stick to the glue, I'm just not sure on the paint. No, doesn't want to. Not happy with the paint. for some reason. It's definitely not happy with the paint, so that's no hardship either. Sharp knife makes a good paint scraper. Oh, I feel like I want to sneeze. There you go, makes a load of difference. Right, I'm going to pause this a minute while that dries. Just leave it a few minutes and then I'll be back. Right, that should be dry enough. But what I have noticed, seeing as for some reason I can't remember only having the left hand seat, it's going to be a slight problem, but nothing we can't deal with, because obviously that hole there will line up with that hole there, and as you can see they are not centered. So if I put it this side it's not going to line up, but that's an easy fix. Let me take him off his seat a minute. Yes, he has got a sore bum. In reality, you having a 3-foot spike up your jack, so you'd have a sore bum as well. But we won't go there. What they get up to in the privacy of their own lorries is up to them. Need to just clamp that. Actually, what I'm going to do, because it will make it a lot easier, can you actually see any of this? No. I'm just removing the paint, because what I'm actually going to do is glue this while I'm clamping it. And then re-drill a new hole. But because it's going to have 2 big holes in it, it's going to be considerably weaker, obviously. So if I glue it on as well, it should put some of the strength back in. But either way it won't hurt. Right, so glue that on now. That's on there nicely. Now I need a drill, and of course the drill's no good without a bit. You're going to need a 3mm drill bit. You could go with a 3.5, but that should do the job. Do it coming down a bit actually. That'll definitely do the job. Right, let's stick his jacksy peg back in his jacksy. I did actually glue him, but I don't know whether it's the plastic or what, he just didn't want to take with the glue, so he got screwed in a bottle. There you go. These hands ain't nowhere near the wheel. One is, but one definitely ain't. I don't know, there's bigger wheels on the newer models. Not that it matters much, because like I say, these are slightly tinted windows, you ain't really going to see a lot through them. Is that going to hold? It's only got to hold long enough for me to get a screw in now. Right. Cack-handed. I'll get a nut on the other side first, just to help hold it. Right. I'm not going to get a flange nut on there. I need just a normal nuts. Screws everywhere that I keep saying I'm going to sort out and tidy out, but one of them jobs you never seem to get around to doing. That ain't always a bad thing, because when you need a screw, there's always something close to hand. Oh, come on, you little bitch, get on. No, this is going to be a bit tight. It doesn't want to go on. Yeah, it's better. That'll do nicely. There we now have the right-hand drive cap. If you have both seats, it's a lot easier than what I just made it look. Because there's no real modification to do. Literally move the steering column across. If you really must move the sticker across, again, you can't even see it, so it's not the end of the world if you can't get to it. It won't really matter that much. This is the bit I always struggle with, because I keep dropping that bit. Yes, I know there's easier ways of doing it, but I'm a man, I don't do easy. You need to be ambidextrous, and I'm not. That's better. Right, that's that job done. Let's put the grill back on. Yes, the astute amongst you will notice there ain't even a floor pan in this. It really doesn't matter that much. Let's see if I can get these ones in first, might make it a bit easier. It was blooming freezing when I come in here this morning. It's very toasty now. Really, actually, I don't turn the heating down a bit because it's very toasty. Starting to cook from the bottom up. Right. And that, as they say, is all it takes. It literally is that easy. Now I have a right-hand drive instead of a left-hand drive. If only they was all as easy as that. Oh, there it is. Test if they still work. I probably just broke it. Not it matters, it's an old banger. It should have things that are broke on it. It's got enough rust on it. Again, me wiper blades from Adam, Model Lighting Solutions. I can't emphasise how helpful that person is. If anyone needs supporting in this hobby, it's him. Because we want to keep people like him in it. Because yes, he does it for a living. Yes, he earns money out of it. But he loves the hobby. You can tell. He don't just do it to make money. He does some things for nothing. If he can help you, he'll help you. It's not all about money. Obviously, the things he makes, he sells because he has to sell them. That's why he makes them. But he has helped me so much over the years with little bits and pieces. If I can help him in any way, shape or form, no matter how small, yeah, I will. There's probably an easier way of putting these on than this and all. But there you go. Just details, just for show. Right, let's stick this battery on it and make sure these lights are all still working. I ain't just broke everything. No, they still work. Bit loose. They're both very loose. Again, just a tiny amount of glue. It's only just to tack them on. No need to go mad. And that is a right hand drive. Left hand to right hand drive Mercedes. This is an 1838, but it's got 1850 on it. Because this cab's done the rounds. I think this cab's been on about 3 different lorries now. But this is the one it's staying on, now on. Now it's all stickered up and blah de blah de blah de blah. Let me give you a little tour for those of you that haven't seen it close up. As I said, there is no paint effects on here. This is real rust. And before you say anything, yes, you can make plastic rust. You can. That's actually real dirt. Years of dirt accumulated over a couple of weeks. I just left it outside in the rain and the crap and everything else. Rust. Right hand drive chappy now. More rust. I say it's an old beat up truck. It's meant to be. You see scaffold lorries, they're dirty. Plenty of dirt on this. That's actually paint to look like it's dirty and grimy. That is actual rust. So, another job done, another video done. Hope it helped in some way. Catch you on the next one.